I think that's
You
a
know,
really, really valid point that you're bringing up there that goes past people that all they do is look at social media, and social media is content creators and followers. But when you get into some places, and Twitch in particular and Discord, it goes well beyond the personality that's behind the camera. It is the community that is developed alongside of that person, because they can't handle the whole thing by themselves. They can't control the whole thing by themselves. They have to have ownership and buy-in from the community of whatever you're setting up. Here's our guides, here's our rules, here's what we're going to live up to, and then you get the buy-in from the mods. And we just had a conversation earlier. Hey, you know, do you need me mod because a bot was trying to spam the chat and do whatever else? And it's like, okay, so we need more people. The same way that Paul never went anywhere by himself. He always brought somebody along with him. As he was going along, he was always finding other people along the way. This is not a you-only journey that, yeah, they come into your stream and they spend a few hours with you, but you also introduce them to your Discord. You introduce them to other streamers. I love that collaborativeness that I don't know that I've seen in my lifetime in the same way, because, you know, you're growing up, oh, that's that church down the road. And depending on the size of your community, I lived in small enough communities where we would go get together to do VBS, so we weren't competing against each other. And so we'd bring 3-4 churches together and we do VBS together. Or there'd be a couple people that'd be outliers, but it'll go, we're going to buy this one program together, buy all the stuff. We'll use it first and then we'll give it to you, but we got to do our own because we want to do it, you know, as soon as school's out, and you want to wait till fall. So whatever. You had collaboration, but the streaming community is all around collaboration. The Christian community in streaming is all around that. Yeah, you want to go watch Redfire X Trevor, and you want to go watch Night Saber, and you want to go watch Emmy, and you want to go watch Katie Bug, and you want to go, like, I can just keep naming names. Like, yeah, go watch them. I love those people. Like, go hang out with them, and you're gonna. They're on at the same time as you. Well, then pick which one that you need today and go hang out in that community, and you're going to be blessed no matter which your choice is. And then when we can gather together and do collabs and stuff, it's amazing. So anyone that's watching this, and by the way, I don't know if you've seen this. I've shared it in a few places. I'm going to do for the podcast a mod takeover for the month of March. So they'll come out on the VODs later, but I want people that are only mods on the podcast, not streamers, and also mod, because there's a lot of streamers that mod, but it's like, no. I want to celebrate those people that help the community become what we're striving for it to become. And they're kind of gatekeepers and holders, and they're essential pieces that the world doesn't pay attention to them. They don't see them. They don't know them. Us streamers know them. And I want to lift up and celebrate them.
Yeah, and I love that you also brought that up too, because honestly, moderators, they make so much of an impact, more than people realize. Sometimes they make just as much of an impact as the streamer in certain situations in different moments of life. And what I love that, you know, the functionalities of the church, you know, as I've gone through those studies and such, we all have different giftings in different areas.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that there is any sort of hierarchy of who's more important within those roles, but we are equally important. We are all a part of the image of God, and we are able to apply things that we know that God has blessed us with as gifts and talents in these different methods of ways that we have gone to master over the course of these years, to be able to use it for the sake of glorifying God and just being able to see such a transformational change with the people that we are able to encounter. And it's just so cool. Or the gifts of communication, where it could be the gifts of serving. When it comes to speaking life over someone, you know, there's all kinds of different ways of how people are so good at different things in different ways, and also how we can also unify our different testimonies to be able to share among different people, because sometimes people can relate to others in a certain way based on people's motives, based on people's past, and what have people experienced to become who they are now.